welcome to the second episode of the Lovespoon Workshop Scrapwood Challenge. We've got the rules ready to go. Thomas Woodcarver likes the rules, so I'll let him read them out.
All right, Croeso, welcome. So these are the rules.
So what are we making today?
Design and make the Scrapwood trophy.
There we are. Got any ideas?
Yeah, I think so.
We get straight into it. We will start making our 2 scrapwood trophies. To start making our scrapwood trophies, we start off with the wood itself. As this is a scrapwood challenge, we're starting off with scrap woods. You can see we've got a windowsill and a chunk of elm that came to us from an old workbench. We then proceed to prepare the designs that we have pre-drawn, ready to be stuck onto the wood itself. So we just cut out all of the designs, cutting out those individual shapes, ready for them to be stuck down. The method we use, as always, for sticking designs onto the woods, we put a water-based solution on the wood. We then use PVA glue on the back of the designs and then just brush the design nice and cleanly down onto the wood. When you're doing this process, it is worth checking the wood over, seeing is it suitable, have you got any issues. If you're going to be doing hand carving, check it for things like knots that you may have to deal with later. Once we have stuck the designs down onto the wood itself, after they have finished drying off, we proceed with making our 2 scrapwood trophies. We start off on the pillar drills. This is because we drill any holes that are going to be required for doing the pierce work. We do larger drill holes where possible to have a greater space to feed our pinless scroll saw blades into. Where we have finer, smaller detail in the design, we use a smaller drill bit. That's an advantage as well then when it comes to pinless blades. You can do smaller pierce work than with the pin blades because they are smaller in their dimensions. We then go across to our belt sander and sand the items on the back because this gets rid of any rough spots, reducing any issues you may have with jumping wood and vibration on the scroll saw. For our first scrapwood trophy then, scroll sawing is a key feature of the design. So we're going to have the word Scrapwood Challenge scroll sawed out in a piece of mahogany. And what we're doing with that design, we're having nice contrast in the colours. So the backing board will be a lighter coloured piece of elm, and the front board is going to be a darker piece of mahogany. The idea is to get those words to stand out more. It's the same process that we always use. We do the pierce work as much as possible first of all. So that's cutting out on the insides of letters like D's and O's and E's and A. We then proceed to cut the outline. So doing the entire surround of the word Scrapwood Challenge. Moving across to our second design, and the first part of the process with this one is cutting out on the bandsaw. Reason we're using the bandsaw, the shapes fit onto our belt sander, and it is actually quicker to bandsaw the shape and use the belt sander to refine the finish than it is to cut out on the scroll saw. So that's why we have both a bandsaw and a scroll saw, is they are good for slightly different jobs. After we have cut the surround and used the belt sander to refine the finish, we proceed across to our workbench and start to do the hand carving on the design. We're doing the name Scrapwood Challenge on the center of the top of the design, and we're using our hand carving skills to do each and every individual letter. The process we use for the hand carving is to do all of the stop cuts first of all, and then we just go around those stop cuts just to make them a little bit deeper and more pronounced to add some details. Once we've finished with that hand carving, we're also doing a little bit of chip decoration across the top. From there, our attention goes back across to our other Scrapwood Challenge trophy, and we do the jagged edges of the impression of those scraps of wood on our scroll saw, and then go across to the bandsaw and cut the surround of the backing boards and the rest of the scrap woods to progress the design onto the next stage. We go back across to our belt sander once more, and we are refining the finish and the shape that we get on all of those individual pieces of woods. We use the side attachment to do this stage of the process. Back across to the workbench, and we are making a base for our other scrap wood trophy. We also mark out angles to cut a little bit away from the design of our jagged pieces of wood. We're using the set square to make that base, and also those jagged pieces of wood to make sure that we get those angles correct. Onto the bandsaw, and we use that to follow the guidelines we marked with the set square, cutting those jagged pieces of wood to the size we want and refining the shape of the base. Once again, we use the side attachment on the belt sander and smooth off those edges where they're left slightly jagged by the bandsaw. We then use the main belt of the belt sander and we refine that finish using a higher grit on the belt sander. All of those pieces of wood are then sanded down to make sure we have a more refined finish ready for the hand sanding and the hand sealing. We also take off any sharp edges that are left over from the shaping we've done previously. On the workbench, we start to put everything together. So using Starbond super glue and the accelerant, we add the accelerant to the backing board, the super glue to the word Scrapwood Challenge, and also to those backing pieces of wood, those jagged edge pieces, and stick them to the backing board as well. Same method on the other trophy. We use the accelerant on the base. We then line up our main body of the trophy correctly, getting it in position, and glue it to the base. Onto the hand finishing, we add 3 coats of shellac sanding sealer, rubbing it down in between each coat, and then a finishing coat of linseed oil mixed with beeswax. And there you have it. That is the process for making our 2 scrap wood trophies. So there you go, those are our 2 scrap wood trophies. Now you've got to help us out again, get it in the comment section, vote for your winner. You've got a month to get those votes in. Vote little for our scrap wood trophy with the hand carving, or vote large for our scroll sword scrap wood challenge trophy. Are you confident?
Yeah, so it's little or large, is it?
Little or large. So yeah, for the carved trophy, vote little. For the scroll sword trophy, vote large. Get your votes in. Any other comments as well, get them in the comment section. Any questions at all. And as always, thank you again for watching.
Thank you.